You want to do an Insecure podcast on Mondays?
Okay. Aldo NICE presents.
Welcome to the MENsecure podcast.
He distracted me with his fine ass face, but I'm gonna tell him, shut the fuck up. I don't want your conversation.
Like, I almost wanted to call Issa after I watched the episode and say, hey, look, I got an idea.
Yeah, I thought about it. I've been thinking about you, but you're married.
What you gonna talk to? Gonna be like, oh, that's just your friend on the couch? You know what I'm saying? Laying down. Ain't nobody going for that.
I feel like one becoming.
Part of the Best Friend Weekend Podcast Network.
What have you been up to?
Man, I mean, I'm 32 years old. Can't keep doing this shit. Oh, man, you good.
Would you take Issa back?
Hello?
Hey, it's been a while. Everything happens for a reason.
Cheers to that. Hey.
Welcome to the MENsecure podcast. It's your boy Los. My boy Aldo NICE is out this week dealing with some family matters, but we're gonna keep the brand pushing forward. We're gonna hold it down for him while he's not here. Our present thoughts are with him and his family right now, man. Let's go and get right into it, people. It's gonna be a one-man mission today. I got a few thoughts and outlooks on this episode. We'll start with my overall thoughts. This was a good one. I mean, for me, this was number 2. This season, this was number 2, the best, the number 2. I think last week was number 1. I like how they moved forward a little bit this week. I think I really enjoy, Lawrence, my boy, right? That's my boy. So I enjoy how he came back, kind of strong with his shit together. He been out there living his best life. Lord. I mean, knocking down some nice little things, but I think my big problem with Lawrence is that you was out here raw dogging everything, my boy. Lord, Lawrence, I just thought so much better of you than that. I mean, I knew you raw Issa, but you just was out here knocking everything down raw. The little sweaty chick from the gym, you just went up in that thing, just hopped up in the natural mama like that, and got chlamydia, dog. And then, was just calling chicks back and then calling women back that you never slept with. Like, come on, Lawrence, that's a little sloppy. But I mean, I think Lawrence might be one of them late bloomers, it seemed like. I don't think he didn't know his gas. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know his gas. I don't think he knew how hot his gas was until he got older. But, I enjoyed, my boy Lawrence came back. Him and Issa seemed to have a little bit of chemistry, while they were talking and stuff. And he wasn't bitter, he wasn't acting, really weird. They had a nice conversation. I like Lawrence back on it. I like Lawrence back on Insecure on the show. You know what I'm saying? It's a good one. I was rooting for H-Town, my boy H-Town daddy, I was rooting for him. He seemed to be, moving right along. I like, how he support Issa, and, all her endeavors, even though, Issa be, she kind of think a little different sometimes, but he support her. I never heard him say something about going to work, though. He never said he was going to work yet. So I don't know where he get money and stuff from to buy those coffees. But, I like him. I like how he moved with her. It seemed like he genuine or whatever. Until he caught ghosts. Until he just disappeared, like out the blue. He just bounced. Like that boy was like, oh yeah, Issa, you got this, kiss on the cheek, holding hands, walking around with her, supporting, bring coffees, and, laying in the bed and was like, yeah, how do you know it's real? She was like, what you mean? No, how you know it's real when you really like somebody? And she's like, oh, I really like you too. Smashed and then turned into Houdini. Boy just got caught quick ghost. Like, all right, I'm good. So I don't know if that boy, I don't know if he in jail or he went back to the H, to Houston. I don't know what's happening with that boy. I don't know if he, after that call, You know, I'm thinking he might have something different going on. He might have a little something else going on and been shaking and faking a little bit. I don't know. We gonna see. That was just funny. But this is top 2 episode this season for me. I really enjoyed it. I love the banter at the baby shower. Just to see how women interpret things and how they take. That was, I mean, those are things we already know as it is. But it was just interesting to kind of see it unfold and just kind of funny to me. Kelly just, we're gonna talk about Kelly later, but yeah. So this is number 2 episode for me, man. Let's move along. Favorite person of the week. Now, we all know my favorite person of the week was Dro. Before I tell you why, I'm gonna tell you my boy Aldo NICE. That's been his guy for a couple weeks. He was liking how Dro was moving about the whole little open relationship stuff. We had some back and forth about that. I didn't believe it was quite what Dro was leading on to be. But hey, who's wrong, who's right? We don't know. We're gonna find out. I feel like Molly gonna whatever. But yeah, Dro's my favorite person this week. I just love how he handled that with Molly. He handled my life. Look, no, are we talking now? It's okay. It's okay to talk when you ready now. Huh? Oh, okay. That's what we doing. Like it's okay for you to talk when you fuck out of here. Like, I like how he did that. I mean, that's he might have did it a little light skin or whatever, but I like it. He probably he light skinned, but he's still a dark nigga. I like how he handled that. And then got back on his phone like probably waiting on his pregnant wife to show up. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on his pregnant wife to come through. But I definitely like how he did it. I think Molly kind of had that one coming. Man, I mean, Lord knows she been missing him. And I feel like if he really pressed the issue, he probably could have got back in there. Because Molly been lonely, sleeping next to a dog every night, a little bitty dog at that. Ain't like it's a Rottweiler. He can roll over and get some heat. That bed getting cold over there by Molly. But, he sent her on by the way and she went in the corner, pouting, and text old Karate Kid, So, we're going to see how that works out. But this week, Dro was definitely my favorite person. Like I said, I just like how he handled the whole situation with Molly. I want to call her Holly. With Molly. I think sometimes, you got to do that. I mean, he let it be known if it's going to be this way, this is how it's going to be. He married anyway with a so-called air quotation open relationship, but Al not here to go back and forth with me about that. So we're going to keep it moving. Number 3, men think different than women. Women are from Venus, men are from Mars. Yeah. So as a man, I don't think I would be like how Kelly handled the situation by being upset about not being on the committee to plan the baby shower and that type of jargon. That's weird to me because I don't think men really care about those type of things. Like if I was getting married and he never said nothing about planning me a bachelor party, or I never said nothing about planning him a bachelor party, and we end up having a bachelor party, the only thing we would focus on is making sure that person who's getting married is having the best time of their life. I'm not mad because I wasn't on the planning committee or I wasn't doing this. If it was something happening, I'll get the instruction or whatever, the itinerary or whatever you're supposed to get, and go from there. If it's somewhere I can contribute and make it better for my homeboy that night, I would do that. I'm not about to be making a big scene about, mad because they were drinking Ciroc and I brought some Russian Standard and they said, this the backup liquor. Like, I'm not upset about that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drink their Ciroc until it's gone, and then I'm going to drink my Russian Standard. Or drink the Ciroc, and if it's something left, nobody touches my Russian Standard, I'm going to take my Russian Standard back home with a smile. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be upset. Like, I would be okay. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I didn't offer to throw it. I mean, I don't understand how you could get upset and you never said, well, let me do it. And then I understand why she wouldn't let Kelly throw a party, because we all know it had been fried chicken and watermelon in there with Riesling's wine. all over the place. You know, I just, I don't think it would have been done right. She damn sure wanted to let her put them pictures up of those weird ass pants. Somebody explain that, like, I think, like, the whole baby, that gender reveal, all that stuff is is going way too far, man. Look, bring some diapers, come eat some little finger sandwiches and some little cupcakes, play the little dookie, the little chocolate in the pamper game, and the drink be out of bottle game if you having the co-ed baby shower, and, you know, open these presents up and let's go on to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go home. I'm not taking extra pictures about what you want to do, theme pictures, and you got to ask you a baby to raise. Like, relax, man. You know, you spending unnecessary cheese. Like, I feel like, look, just calm down just a wee bit. You know what I'm saying? But that's my feelings. I don't know. I'd have been like, hey, man, you're going to have to chill out with and relax with all this extra. Like, look, they want to have a good time. You know, let them plan it, whatever. But these pictures and all this extra stuff, come on now. Because if I walk in your house and your old lady got them pictures, I'm Snapchatting and I'm letting y'all have it on Snapchat, probably. I'm just going to let you know now. So I'm definitely laughing and cracking up over that all day long. But, you know, I think Kelly blew that situation way out of proportion. You know, I think she's in her feelings, like, you know, to even say I'm losing my best friend to a baby. I mean, she's still going to be your best friend. I mean, you're not going to be able to do the same thing I used to do. I mean, you just got to get a life now. You know, you got to grow up at some point. You just can't be out doing Molly with a bunch of strangers and having a pregnant lady do edibles all the time, like, until you're 80. You know, so at some point you got to, you know, you have to grow up and get your life. I think people like that, you know, they kind of scared to move along with life sometime. Maybe, in my opinion, you know, I just think, like, you know, that's still your best friend. You should be happy for her. And even if you feel some kind of way, which is fine, which is different, but I mean, it's still okay. People are entitled to their feelings. At the baby shower, not the time. It's her day. It's her time. It's her moment. It's not the time to throw a temper tantrum about, you know, your little busted up ass caramel, healthy caramel, whatever cupcake she made. That's not the time for that. And those being the backup cupcakes. It's not the time for that. You know, I mean, you have to, you know, you have to pick and choose your battles. Or just, it's a time and place for everything. And I think, you know, you let people have their day. It's like getting mad at somebody on their wedding day. You know, it's crazy to me. My other men think differently than women moment is, I don't know a man that if a chick he's dealing with, if he calls her and texts her for a couple of days or a day and a half and she don't answer, he gonna call her from his homeboy phone. Like, I don't know. I don't know men like that. That's crazy to me. I've never done it. I don't even know an individual. I don't know anybody like that. You know, maybe they did and this wasn't with me, maybe. But I don't know any men who do that. I mean, I'm not saying there's not none out there. I'm sure there's plenty of them out there. I mean, but it's only a few things you can be. You crazy, lame as hell, or that thing is good, boy. You hear me? That thing is scrumdiddlyumptious. That's the only thing I can think of. You know, my daddy told me a long time ago, we was fishing. And, you know, I was probably early college and we just talking about women. I was just saying, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that. He said, boy, look here. You never know what you would do when that thing fit just right. When that thing fit just right, boy, you'll find yourself upside down in the tree somewhere thinking you just never know what you would do when that thing just right. So with that being said, you know, maybe that I'm sure men out there have done that. I don't see myself doing it at all, especially at my age. I just don't. Like, you don't talk to me. The writing on the wall, that means you don't want to talk. You busy or you just don't want to talk to me. That's how I'm going to take it. I'm not about to go back and forth with you niggas. Especially using my homeboy phone. Because my question is, if you don't answer from my phone, then I call you and answer from somebody else's phone. What's the conversation like now? I'm just going to be fussing. You know, I'm just fussing. Now I know you don't want to talk to me, so now I'm just going, what I'm going to say? I'm going to I did all that to hang up the phone? You know, like, what's the purpose? I don't understand the purpose behind it. Like, obviously that person don't want to talk, you know, and then all you gonna play like some women play, be like, I just wanted to make sure you was okay. I ain't want nothing from you. I just wanted to make sure you was okay and make sure you was alive. You know how y'all play it. Y'all play y'all crazy. Nah, I ain't being crazy. I just wanted to make sure you was okay. Just in case something was wrong with you, I just wanted to make sure. But now I know that you ain't want to just talk to me. So bye. You know, like, it's a little shaky. But, yeah, I don't know anybody like that. I think it'll be I would laugh. If a dude be like, hey man, let me use your phone. And she can't be answering for my number. I'd be like, number one, you're not doing that. You're not using my phone, bro. You got to get somebody else to do that with you. I just think that's crazy. No, she doesn't want to talk to you. And that's point blank period in my mind. But maybe that's just me. Maybe something wrong with me. You know, I don't know. Issa be tripping moment. One of them was the musical with a Q, spelled with a Q. Because we work quickly. That shit's funny, man. I feel like nobody would get that. You would have to put because we work quickly under musical. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to know why. Oh, they misspelled musical. Man. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody would be like, why is it with a Q? You would have to put that under there. And that would just be a bunch of dumb shit, to be quite frank with that. Because, yeah, it would just be dumb. Point blank. My other one is, I don't know how Issa had in her head that you can throw an event of that caliber or that size in only 2 months. Like, get all the petitions, all the paperwork you need, all the, everything you needed to throw an event in a couple of months like that. Permits and all that, licenses you got to have, security. It's so many bells and whistles to those type of things that I just feel like Issa didn't do her homework. Like, I mean, you didn't Google or even attempt to, even try to start. You just went and said, I'm finna go fill out these papers and shoot, girl, we're going to get it going next week. Like, what? It takes like almost a year to plan a family reunion. And you think you're gonna put together an event that size in 2 months? Come on, man. Come on now. If you just wanted to have like a little house party, you just should have got your Airbnb and ignored the rules and just threw a party real quick or something. You know what I'm saying? Out of mass text, put it on Instagram or Snapchat and just start inviting people. You know what I mean? If you just want to throw cause if you're trying to have a real event like that, you can't with performance acts. It's no way you thought you could do that, especially when you don't know who you was gonna bring yet. I'm sure, and then, the funny part when she was in there, the lady was telling her what to do, and she said, "Well, I'm gonna just fill it out right here." Let's say no next. Like, get your dumb ass out of here. Come on, Issa. Come on, Issa. I always wanted to believe you was smarter than that, man. It takes 2 weeks to get like, what we eating 4th of July at? That take 2.5 weeks. Let's go over such and such. No, we can't go over there. We're going to go by Gerard and them. No, Gerard he can't be around kids. You know what I'm saying? You got to find a spot where everybody can go, especially when you have a big family. And who gonna cook? Who gonna get the meat? Who gonna make the potato salad? That's a debate. Who gonna make a potato salad? Because some families have a good 2 or 3. And there's one of them that some people on one side of the family really like, and the other one on the other side of the family really like. So, I guess everybody bring potato salad in. Huh? But yeah, it just take a long time to do stuff like that. I just don't understand how she even thought that was going to be a quick process. That was my Issa tripping moment. I'm sure it took at least 2-3 months to plan that baby shower, because I know she had to take those pictures ahead of time and then get out them clothes and dress like the other foolish shit she did on the wall. That just was crazy. But yeah. What am I looking forward to for next week? I know that I think I'm kind of intrigued to where they're gonna take this story with Issa and Lawrence. I've been telling y'all, I've been saying it. I was like, no, I don't think so. I've been telling everybody, saying it. And, I guess where I get it from, like they had good chemistry. Like they were talking, having a good time, you know, laughing and stuff, you know, and you know, the aunts were just giggling and smiling, and it just so happened that all of a sudden out the blue, H-Town daddy left. He gone. Well, we don't know, but he ain't been around a couple of days. So you know how Issa get. Issa don't sit still long. Nah, somebody coming now. Issa don't sit still long. So, you know, Lawrence came. You know, he got his shit together. She like, oh, Lawrence, you got your shit together. You know, she don't know he burned it at the dick, but my bad, at the penis. He got that hot meat. He got that hot sausage right now. But you know. I still like the little chemistry. It seemed cool. She was throwing out little hints like, if you know somebody can help me with this, knowing the whole time it's going to be him. So, you know, I'm just interested to see how this come around. I think they're going to start talking or whatever. You know, it's going to start off on some business stuff. Of course, when his chlamydia clear up. But they're going to start talking, and then H-Town they're going to pop up like what's happening in the East or something like that. That's what I think going to happen with that. I want to see what Kelly gotta explain herself, man. I think Kelly gonna have a real moment about her life coming up real soon. Cause you can't, you know, to feel that kind of way about your friend, not to be happy for you, upset over a baby. Like, I think Kelly's gonna have a come to Jesus moment about her life and how she really feeling. Because there has to be something inside you to be like, oh, I'm losing my best friend to a baby. That's weird. And speaking of H-Town, Dad, I want where he at. I want to know where he went. You know, where'd he go? And the other one I'm looking forward to, I want to see what Molly and the Karate Kid gonna do, man. Man bun. We're gonna see what Sensei and the Karate Kid. I'm gonna learn his name because he only been on that one time, so I'll learn his name next time if he's still on that next week. But I want to see, you know, is she gonna be open to it? He seems like he got some swag. You know, that boy, he might got the juice. He might, you know, be exactly what Molly needs to kind of you know, dust the cobwebs off a little bit. You know, she been sleeping in the bed, not, you know, her stuff, but just she been sleeping in the bed with the little dog. You know, they get lonely. You know, she needs some little companionship. Not saying, you know, she should jump on them and go to work right away, but you know, she need a little companionship. I want Molly to be happy, man, and not be out here looking like a little sad puppy every time she see Dro. And I just hope she don't try to bring the little dude around and make Dro jealous, which she probably will if they keep talking. Ooh, you know what I want to see? I think Molly gonna say something to Dro later about I think she gonna try to start digging to see if they really did have an open relationship, because she definitely felt some kind of way about the baby, about her, you know, his old lady being pregnant, his wife being pregnant, and which is, I don't know how, you know, you got an old lady. I mean, I guess that's women stuff too, but I mean, I don't think you should feel no kind of way. You knew what you was doing. You knew who she was. Just be happy, it ain't you. Damn, that was kind of harsh, huh? But yeah, solid episode. Thanks for listening, people. We'll be back next week. My boy Aldo NICE will be back on the ones and twos with me next week. Hope you enjoyed the single man one. Peace.